Women want to be the boss, and they're upset about being a boss. That's the thing. Like you shouldn't be upset about things that should make you happy. Like a man boss is not an unhappy guy. We want to be the boss. A man without a girl who's got a lot of girls is not unhappy, but a woman that has no man but got a lot of men isn't happy.
All right, so if a dude got a poppy shot, tell him how to pop his shit right now.
You just gotta be real, honestly. You have to have money. Yes, you have to match my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't get more money than me, at least match my.
Wait a minute. I'm a professional woman, and you're a failure. Don't tell me nothing about your profession. You're a failure if you can't keep a man. No profession can make you happy. No profession. Call yourself whatever the hell you want to. If there ain't a man in your life to make you happy, your profession can never do for you what God made man to do for you. How do you rest his mind, sister? When that man is productive when he comes home. He needs to rest and draw strength again to go back and produce some more.
Man, you have to be for a woman like us to allow you to lead.
Talk about that.
That's the real issue. I don't
Talk about that. The thing about it is,
that's why I'm hiring a chef and I'm out here getting it.
The way you get respect as a woman is by being feminine. There's nothing, we can be equal and very, very different. I'm not saying that there's not equality, but you've confused equality with the same. You can be equal with completely different things. You can have a bishop and a knight on a chessboard. They're equal in terms of points, but they do different things, right? A woman can have equal respect to a man if she is very good at being a woman, and a man gets respect for being very good at being a man.
See, you know, when women talk about, you know what kind of man you got to be for a woman like us to allow you to lead? Here's the problem with allowing you to lead. Bro, you can't allow me to lead. I'm going to lead my own life. I'm not coming into your life.
Tell us the truth!
Women fight long and hard in their lives to be in a position of power, to be a boss. You hear them, the one thing they brag about the most is being a boss. I'm a boss. I run things. I don't need you to do this for me. I can do this for myself. I don't need a man. I just want a man. Well, isn't it ironic that we as men understand that the things we really want are things we absolutely need? There are certain women in this society who had no confidence in themselves, no belief in themselves as a woman because they lacked femininity. And now they're in a position where they have the things that represent masculinity. And just like anyone else, you got to take what you got. You have to use what you got to present to the world what you want to present to the world. And so their power lies in the many ways they can replicate the things that men do. But it's always only professionally. Always only in the workplace. And even then it can't be replicated because they sit and complain all the time about pay inequality. So if you're not being paid what I'm being paid, you're obviously not doing what I'm doing. If you're not earning what I'm earning, then you're obviously not presenting value to the world that I'm presenting.
Women want to run shit. Women want to be the boss. And they're upset about being a boss. That's the thing. Like you shouldn't be upset about things that should make you happy. Like a man boss is not an unhappy guy. We want to be the boss. A man without a girl who's got a lot of girls is not unhappy, but a woman that has no man but got a lot of men isn't happy. That whole woman from Venus, men from Mars shit, that shit's true. All you got to do is go how you feel, and it's the exact opposite how she feel. But somebody's opposite has to lose. Somebody has to suffer. So why should it be me? I don't understand why why I suffer because you don't understand me. I gotta suffer because I don't understand you, or I understand you and I gotta suffer.
So even in that arena, you can't measure up, but you have to pick your poison. If you can't muster femininity, then you have to pursue masculine energy and apply that to your life as a woman. And these comedian women are the ones who do it the absolute most. Namely, Jess and B. Simone. And they girls, because birds of a feather flock together.
Cat, quiet as cat, I would bet my money we would succumb to it all for a man who could lead.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
I would bet money on the fact that I think if we were presented with the opportunity to be with a man who was just a man in every way, who just
Follow
just
God.
was that, and that was, and his
Yeah.
only
Or
request was like,
his purpose.
stay home and just, you know, watch the kids and make some food.
Now, notice she's gonna define. You see how that a man in every way. Look at that motion. She's fantasizing about what she thinks a man is supposed to be in a romance novel. This ain't got nothing to do with what you really supposed to be as a man. This got something to do with the fantastical imaginations of a woman who wants to determine what a man's supposed to be. His only request was to stay home, watch the kids, and make some food. Now, here's the problem. A woman like this will never be happy doing that. Why? Because she's already felt the masculine energy of getting to the money. She's already felt the masculine energy of getting to the money. She's already felt the masculine power of getting to the money, of being able to walk in somewhere and nothing be a financial burden. Once a woman has experienced that, she does not want to be in that other role.
When a woman decides she wants to act like a man or a man wants to act like a woman, that's where all gets fucked up. We try to pretend it's all the same. It's not the same. Men and women are good at different things. We have different strengths, different weaknesses. There's nothing wrong with accepting that. There's nothing wrong with saying, I'm a woman, I'm good at X, he's a man, he's good at Y. Then we work together as a team, we have a beautiful family, we're happy forever.
Here's a group of women saying, I've created this world. It's a hard world. I didn't know it was going to still be this hard when I created it. I would love for a man to come into this hard world that I created for myself and rescue me from this world. Don't take me out of this world. Rescue me from the burden of this world. Rescue me from the financial burden of this world. Rescue me from the focus on bills of this world. Rescue me from the focus on competing in a world that is a dog-eat-dog world, and I realize I ain't no dog. Rescue me from the troubles that I've created by building this world for myself. And then I'll let you lead. Of course, like hell, you gonna let me lead in a way that's gonna benefit you and clean up the mess you made of your life. Of course you are. But why in the hell are we as men acting like that's a prize to us?
We would still beef about how much we make. So I'm like, I make more than you. Like, I let him be on his house for a while. And Wayne is so competitive. I'm like, okay. And at first it was cool. It was cute. I'm like, okay, I got a nigga that's like, okay, challenging. All right, cool. It's like, he know I say this. He was like, well, in a few years, I don't even want you to be touring and doing. I want you to be. You want me to do what? Stay home. And you want to take care of me. That sounds great to a certain type of female.
It sounds great to a feminine type female. Yes, at any given time, a woman like, well, this is hard, and it's hard being this. But then the very next day, she like, man, I ain't finna do now. I love getting this money. I'm getting let her get a new check. I'm getting this money. I'm blah blah.
You just gotta be real, honestly. You have to have money. Yes, you have to match my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't get more money than me, at least match my shit. Because I'm getting some money. And you know what I'm saying? And after some jewels being dropped today, I'm gonna get some more. So I need you to have your money right.
So she's all over the place. So when you hear women talk like this, they're defining a man as someone who just comes in as Prince Charming and say, okay, you ain't got to do none of that no more. The problem is no man wants to do that with a woman that's already been scarred by getting out here in a dog-eat-dog world, competing with men to get to the money.
It's nothing more than we want than to be comfortable in our own femininity.
Mm-hmm.
Our masculinity is a defense tactic.
Yep.
For whenever we feel threatened,
Be
or
like,
we
I got
feel
it.
like, or we
I'll do
feel
it.
overwhelmed, or we feel not protected, or we feel
Mhm.
not loved, or not seen, or not heard, is
Mhm.
when we have this defense mechanism where we're like, hey, yo, bro, nah, fuck out of here. Like,
see, look at that. Oh, yo, hey, yo, bro, fuck out of here. Oh, yeah. Man, the problem is your masculinity is a part of who you are. Your masculinity is not a defense mechanism. Your masculinity is a part of your character. I don't even deal with women who talk like this. Hey, yo, bro, I got it. Fuck out of here. Hey, bro, I don't deal with women who say bro. None of that. I don't deal with women who use those terms. That's masculinity. Your masculinity ain't got nothing to do with you going to get money. Your masculinity is the way you act, the way you behave.
Descending you're as strong as men is delusion. You are good at other things. You're better than men at a lot of things, but it's not the physical world. And the unfortunate reality about life, this is what we're saying when I was saying earlier that feminism goes out the window when things get hard. The harder the world gets, the closer it gets to the baseline of humanity. The unfortunate baseline of humanity is violence. Yeah. That's what happens if all the electricity were to go out and all the police were to quit, this would become a violent place very quickly, and there would be zero feminists left.
We already know what be Simone about. Her mouth is filthy foul.
I know you, so.
What do I do that's nasty? Say it.
I'm not going to say that.
What? Don't shower every day?
Uh,
I don't shower every day.
I don't think a lot of women shower every day.
Is that nasty?
Mm-mm.
Is that a normal thing for women, though, right?
It's like
At least like 2 days.
Out of the week?
No, I'm saying like you can miss 2 days.
I mean, yeah.
Like if it's
max.
a Monday,
Yeah, I'm not going
not
like
out-
3-4 days
yeah,
unless I'm like thugging it.
you'll take a
like-
shower on Wednesday.
But when was you thugging it?
Like
If you take a shower on Monday, when's the next time you're taking a shower?
Wednesday.
at least by Thursday morning.
So 2 full days. So 3
Monday,
days.
Tuesday. Oh, Wednesday.
That was a Wednesday.
But I mean, a Thursday probably has happened.
Like Monday morning, then Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Or
Like if we're super busy, I'd rather sleep than shower.
And so we sit here and we look and we understand that the masculine energy these women portray is just who they are. They want to act like they can turn it on and turn it off, but they can't. Once it's on, you can't turn it off. Now, you done heard, just between those two talking, man, you heard several cuss words. But let's finish. Let's finish this to some more of this energy that they can turn on and turn off.
And we get all tough and I got it. You don't got to do nothing. I got it. You're not going to do this? That's cool. I'm going to get this money and I'm going to do this at a third so you don't have the time.
Yeah.
But if a man really came in to your world and made you comfortable, like, listen, you don't got to do that. You ever had a man like, yo, fix your face. Calm down.
Oh,
Like, you know what I mean? Just
If a man came into your world.
Never take your ass into a woman's world. See, that's the masculine energy of the woman who believes she's a man. She believes she created a world for you to come into. Any man who could come in and tell a woman who feel like she created her own world that, baby, you ain't got to do nothing, I got it. He's already got a world. So these are the type of women that are forever going to have their world, and they're forever going to keep just running up bodies, because no man who has his own world is going to give up his world to go into a woman's world. But notice the words. A man who can come into your world. I don't want to go into no feminine world. If women are for Venus and men are for Mars, I'm staying on Mars. I don't want to go live on Venus.
I think we're all an older panel here. That's fine to say.
I'm 40 years
you
old.
You hit the wall. You're like me.
I was
okay,
married
sister.
for 10 years.
Great. So you got to lower your standards and you will change your life.
I'm not going to lower my standards at all, ever.
But you're living in a pipe dream if you think that you're going to attract a man when you're making multiple 6 figures that's going to like be, and I'm sorry, you don't look that sexual to me. I'm just being honest. You don't look like you're giving blowjobs every day. And are you going to be able to...
I don't want to look like that.
Hey, she really doesn't. She look uptight like a mug. When you look at her, she looks super uptight. That's the type of woman who ain't gonna be able to, she probably can get a man, but she ain't gonna be able to keep it. She was married for 10 years. After 10 years, the man just said, I can't deal with this no more. Because you know what? When the youthful exuberance is gone, you gotta be ready to do what you gotta do to keep your man. Like Farrakhan said, if you can't keep your man, you ain't a woman. You have failed at womanhood.
By the way. Okay, great, cool. And let's see what kind of man you get. Do you think that you're going to be able to give up your business if a man comes to you? You're going to walk and drop everything, the covers, because it's clear that your significance is what's driving your life, and you know Tony Robbins' work.
Okay, that's
Will
your
you?
opinion.
Would you?
I'm not going to drop anything
That's
for
right.
any man.
That's right. My point exactly. You're delusional to think you're going to get a high-value man who's going to pay your bills, who you won't his dick, and you're not going to drop your 6-figure business for him.
If you're not going to do what you got to do to get a man, keep a man, then you don't deserve one. Just stay over there. See, there's a bunch of women who don't need no man. And if you don't need no man, then cool. Don't become a cat lady and be talking about, well, I ain't got no man. Don't do that. See, let me tell you something. That woman who's 40, she looks good for her age. And so there's enough simps out here who will give her the time, younger simps than her, who will give her the time of day, just because of the fact that there's guys out here who got a little money and she's still, like, to them, a dime, because all they look at is, the physicality. They don't worry about how much makeup she got on, how much, none of that. They just look at her, and she still can get a tad bit of attention, but she got a few more years left, man, before it just wanes. Because here's the thing that's going to happen to all women. All women are going to go through menopause. And at that point, the physical changes are going to take place. The physical changes attached to attractiveness. The physical changes attached to attraction. The physical changes are attached to intimate functionality. They're going to come. And at that point, no amount of beauty, no amount of reminiscing, no amount of any of that is going to make you what you used to be. Let's keep it a buck.
As men, as long as we stay on the path we're supposed to be on, we just get better. You understand? We just get better with age. It's just not the same for women. It's just the reality of it. It's just not the same. So here's a woman who's gonna find that out quickly. I mean, she's closing in, man. She about 10 years from being biblical.